guys, so I'm here with my good friend Brian, and he's the owner of this 2020 Chevy Colorado ZR2, and we've been wheeling together for a little while now. We've known each other for probably around 10 years.
Yeah, more.
Yeah, something like that. And been wheeling together for a while, but he didn't start with this. First time we started going off-roading together, you had what?
I had a 2006 Hummer H3.
Yeah, and that, what did we call that one? What was the name of that one?
Snow Ninja?
Snow Ninja, that's right. Ninja. And you may have seen it in a couple of our videos. We had a lot of fun with that. Very capable, way more capable than I would have thought. Got into some squirrely spots with that. Broke it a couple of times. Arizona.
Simple break that we, made complicated.
But in other news, that led to this purchase. So what made you go with a truck?
Originally, I was looking at a 4Runner.
Right, I remember.
And yeah, I ended up going with this truck just basically because of all the options that were available from the factory.
Yeah, so, lockers front and rear, right?
Correct.
And the suspension on this, what's the suspension on this thing from the factory? Dual
spool valve suspension, which is like comes over from Racing Line, F1 Formula Racing.
Right.
And it's a very impressive suspension. I had Fox on the Hummer H3, which I really liked and did a great job, but these are another level for sure.
Man, you bought this thing because you wanted to jump it.
I did. I wanted to jump it, and I was like, 70 grand for a Raptor. Now, 45 grand for a ZR2, I could do it.
So this is our baby Raptor, right?
It is. And it is known as a baby Raptor.
Right, so, okay.
Yeah.
So what all about this truck made you pick this specifically? Because I know it's got some things about it, you know, the lockers front and rear. And then it's got, what's it got on the side here?
It comes factory with rock sliders that are attached to it, which was another thing. The big deal for me is I didn't want to do a lot of aftermarket stuff and modify my vehicle heavily from the factory. I wanted something from the factory, covered by a factory warranty, that was going to do everything I wanted it to do.
Right.
And this was the best option I came to. It was between a 4Runner TRD Pro and this. The whole locking front locker, the ability to jump it, was really what swung me to the ZR2.
The factory, very capable suspension that comes on this.
Right.
So what modifications have we done to this so far?
We just, as of today, finished installing the 67 Designs.
If you haven't seen that video yet, go to my channel page and we'll check that out, because we did a install of the 67 Designs rail mount and the Bulletproof Mounting Solutions foam clamp.
Yep.
That was fun.
Yep. So that was one thing. I ended up shredding the factory tires. This comes factory with the Wrangler Duratrax, which are, depending on who you ask, mud terrain, all terrain. But it comes factory 265, 65, 17. And after I shredded them, I wanted to go up in size, but I don't want to lift it or mess with the factory suspension. So I just went up to 265, 70, 17, gained an inch in diameter.
All right, and then we did some stuff underneath it too, didn't we?
We did. We installed Dayton Industries shock skids that protect the lowest part of the shock as they hang down. Mm-hmm. I installed some AEV boron steel armor underneath, which comes factory on the Bison package, but this one's not a Bison package. But I took all of those pieces because they're designed from the factory and they're a factory option, so I wanted that. So I have the skids underneath, differential skid, engine skid, transmission skid. The only skid that I opted not to go with was the fuel tank skid, and I kept my front aluminum skids instead of replacing them with the boron steel ones. And then up front I put a Baja Designs S8 light bar with the hidden mount in the grill.
Very good. And what are the plans for the future with this? You know, after factory warranty expires, you know, this truck becomes your dream build. What is it that you want to do?
After all the warranties are gone and I'm ready to go full crazy, I want to go basically do everything that they've done on the GM development truck, which is GM offers a whole line of race parts for this vehicle that they put on their Chad Hall race truck, which suspension, the shock system's longer for more travel, all kinds of stuff. I want to put all that underneath it, pretty much keep the engine and everything stock. I'm happy with it. It's 308 horse, strapped to an 8-speed transmission, so it's got plenty of power. So yeah, I think pretty much just suspension package and just make it so it'll fly. That's about it.
What's that? Are you going to keep the same tire package, wheel and tire?
I'd like to go up probably to, these come out to be 32s. I'd like to go to a 33, maybe a 34-inch tall tire, but not much bigger than that.
And not much more as far as suspension, as far as lift or anything like that. Pretty happy with where it sits?
Yeah, the GM one, it comes, they have a leveling kit,
Okay.
and then they have new control arms
There you
that
go.
raise it. So
Okay.
yeah, it will sit higher with all that stuff on it than it sits right now. But the ZR2 package sits 2 inches higher than a regular Colorado from the factory,
Right.
and it sits 3.5 inches wider than a
Right.
regular Colorado. So, like I said, as it is now, I'm good, but 100,000 miles and the warranty's gone, it's another story.
Understood. Okay, so favorite trail you've hit with the truck so far?
Ooh, with the truck. It's a hard one because the truck hasn't seen that many trails.
Right, that's why I asked.
Yeah. Anza Borrego?
Right.
Probably,
When we did the climb, right?
Yeah.
The Slot Canyon?
Devil's, Diablo's Drop Off.
Right.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Coming out of Sandstone Canyon.
I'm working on that. I'm editing that video right now.
Yeah. That was a cool one.
Watch out for that.
That was the cool one with the truck. But I'm looking forward to some other stuff.
Okay, so favorite trail with the Hummer?
Alpine Loop.
That was great.
Yeah, Colorado Alpine
And that's
Loop.
on the channel. That's
Yeah,
on the channel.
that one.
That was a great trail.
Doesn't get better than that one.
That was a great trip.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay, so so the next big mod that you're looking forward to the most with the truck? What are you like itching to get?
I really want to get a set of the KC Flex 3 era ditch lights or A-pillar lights.
All right, yeah.
I want to put a set of those on here.
That'd be fun.
So that I have an amber option as well as my white light bar. White light bar is great, puts out a lot of light, but it's mounted low,
Yes, it does.
so it doesn't put out distance light. And we deal with a lot of dust out here in Southern California,
And
so
snow.
yeah,
Snow
and
this
so
season.
that white light is blinding.
Yes.
So a set of ambers would be nice.
I
And
agree.
I think that's my next upgrade.
We'll do that. And then what trail are you looking most forward to in this truck?
Oh, I think the Mojave Road will be fun. 3 days out in the desert, some open desert terrain. So I think that'll be a good one.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I think that pretty much wraps it up. Anything that we didn't cover?
No?
Well, thanks a lot for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoy it. Gonna have a whole lot more fun times coming with the truck soon.
Don't you wait for me. I need you to stay right there. I'm coming right away.